This video is about adding and subtracting polynomials. So we have done this before back in Unit 1, but now we're going to add more variables with higher exponents. So remember that when you are adding or subtracting polynomials that we only want to combine like terms. A like term means that it is the same variable to the same exponent. When combining like terms, the coefficients are added or subtracted, but the exponents stay the same. So in order to combine like terms, if there's parentheses, the first thing we have to do is get rid of the parentheses by using the distributive property. So in number 1, both parentheses have no number in front of them, so it's just a positive 1. When you distribute a positive 1 to each of the 3 terms in each parenthesis, they're all going to stay the same. So we would have 5x cubed minus 3x squared plus 9 plus 3x cubed minus 5x squared plus 12. Now, when we combine like terms, we always want to go from the highest exponent to the lowest or no exponent. So first, we're going to start with the cubed. We have 5x cubed plus 3x cubed, so we're going to add 5 plus 3 gets us 8x cubed. Our next exponent is the squared, so we have negative 3x squared minus 5x squared. So we have negative 3 minus 5, that gets us negative 8x squared. And then lastly, we have the constants 9 and 12, so 9 plus 12 is 21. In number 2, the first parenthesis still has nothing in front of it, so it's a positive 1. But the second parenthesis has a negative sign, so this is actually negative 1. That's going to be distributed. So first I distribute 1 into the first parenthesis. I get 10x squared, or 10z squared plus 5z plus 19. I'm going to distribute negative 1. Remember, when you distribute a negative 1, it changes your sign. So we're going to have minus 3z squared plus 6z minus 2. Now comes the combining like terms. So the highest exponent is squared in this case, so 10z squared minus 3z squared will get us 7z squared. Then we have 5z plus 6z, which will get us 11z. And then last we have our constant 19 minus 2, which will get us positive 17. In number 3, the first parenthesis, again, has nothing in front of it, so we're going to distribute a positive 1, keeping every term the same. The second parenthesis, we're going to distribute a positive 2. So we have 2w to the 4th plus 7w squared minus 11, plus, we're going to multiply everything by 2, so 6w squared minus 18w plus 46. Notice that when you are multiplying with a number, the exponent still doesn't change. The only thing that's changing is the coefficient in front of the variable. So if I start with my highest power here, I have a w to the 4th. I don't have any other w to the 4th, so it's going to stay 2w to the 4th. The next highest exponent is w squared, so we have 7w squared plus 6w squared, which will get us 13w squared. The next is a w, and I only have one of those, so it's going to stay as negative 18w. And then we have our constant negative 11 plus 46, which will get us 35. In the last problem, the first parenthesis has nothing in front of it, so it's going to be a positive 1. The second parenthesis has a negative 4. Remember, if there's a subtraction sign, that we want to distribute that as a negative number. So first when I distribute 1, those stay the same, so 11x to the 4th plus 2x cubed minus 10x. In the second set of parentheses, when I distribute a negative 4, minus 24x cubed minus 20x squared minus 48x. So now I'm going to combine my like terms. So the highest exponent here I have is a 4th. There's only one of those, so I'm going to have 11x to the 4th. My next exponent is cubed, so I have 2x cubed minus 24x cubed, which will get us negative 22x cubed. Then we have the x squared. There's only one of those, so we're going to leave that by itself. Negative 20x squared. And then lastly, we have negative 10x minus 48x, which will get us negative 58x.